You're such an asshole.
How you kids doing? I think we're up to 15 videos today. All right, brought to you by Worthless, the young person's indispensable guide choosing the right major. You kids aren't going to listen to that because follow your heart, money will fall, and your parents lied to you, and so did your teachers and professors in the media. And yes, I can make money working with these young twins. And so 4 years from now, I'm like, I need a bailout. You, Aaron, work more and bail me out. I was lied to. The boomers lied to me. I need free rent. Ah. Oh, by the way, I'm strong independent. And I'm smart. I have a college degree, even though I'm a whiny quanta. All right, we got actually just a simple, good question. Anonymous writes, good day, asshole. Returning customer here. I would like a quote for a video discussing the following. I am a government employee, and my agency almost exclusively hires managers with a Juris Doctorate or a master's in public administration. Why do government agencies want employees to have useless degrees? Is requiring useless degrees solely a government problem? No. Agreed terms of services, blah blah blah. So, all right, no. One, your first question is requiring useless degrees solely a government problem? No, that is across the board. Now, things, thankfully, again, no fan of Biden, no fan of lazy people, but now if we're going to pay people Biden bucks and moratoriums, which admittedly Trump started, we'll admit that. A lot of people are just like, no, I'm not working. And now everyone, apparently there's a labor shortage. What's worse is there's a skilled labor shortage, but it doesn't right now. We just can't find people to work wait staff and things like that. But what is making things worse is the arrogant, cocky, and I would say evil requirement of employers, namely boomers, but now continuing on with Gen X, to require unnecessary degrees and worthless degrees at that. All right, you're talking about master's degrees. Let's just talk about regular college degrees. All right. You do not need a college degree to go work in banking. You do not need a college degree to go work some kind of regular old job. Nearly all these jobs, unless highly skilled, like a lawyer or an accountant or a tradesman or an actual engineer, we could have just gotten by with training programs. Right. But starting with the GI Bill, many people got college. Those people who went to college even before the GI Bill did rather well. And then the sheep, the morons, the idiots thought, oh, college is the path. College, and you know what? That did apply a little bit to older people and boomers. But then certainly starting in my generation, maybe some of the younger boomers, the value of a college degree went down. And what this triggered then was an arms race. Beforehand, a high school diploma was enough. Heck, an 8th grade education was enough. Then you get a high school diploma. Well, some tech school or trades with 2-year associates. Bachelor's degree. Oh, and now, this is 20 odd years ago. My case, master's preferred. Bachelor's required. Master's preferred. For an entry-level job that quite literally, if you had some training or a week seminar on how to do financial statement analysis, you could be fully trained to be an entry-level credit analyst. And now software does it for you if you're a smart bank and employ that software. And so basically what ended up happening is an educational arms race. You say, well, why do they require worthless degrees or useless degrees? It's because everyone else has a bachelor's degree. In your case, you're talking about master's degrees or a Juris Doctorate, which I guess is technically a doctorate degree. Why do we require advanced degrees now? Because everyone has their bachelor's degree. 2/3 of the people go to college, 30% don't graduate, so the majority is 70%. So almost half the people are getting bachelor's degrees. Most of them are worthless, by the way. So now how do you say, and since you all go to college, keep in mind, this isn't an employer's fault necessarily on their own. It certainly is. Some blame to go to them. But your generation and certainly my generation too, but anyone younger than say 50, the college experience. Oh, I am so smart. I'm going to come up with amazing things. And me, the new Jesus or Jessica Christ, will save the poor people. I know I'm the chosen one. I am majoring in peace studies. I will end war. Me, Tina, the suburbanite princess who's never had to work hard at anything, I will bring peace to the races. I will end racism because I have a degree in race relations. And I'm going to go to college. I'm going to be and I'm going to sit. I remember there was an espresso shop, and this goes back to mine to show you this isn't new. I couldn't afford the espresso, couldn't afford the coffee, but I do remember it having windows, and during winter, you'd have to walk past the super block, which is where all the dorms were, and I was staying, and see these effete, elite, rich kids from the Twin Cities suburbs just sipping their coffee and taking notes. And they had thick rim glasses. Don't think Rachel Maddow discovered that. And they were and they had their notes, and and they were just sitting, and then they would talk to their other friends. Oh, and by the way, they also dressed like a bunch of douchebags too. They also dressed in their pajamas. Nothing's new. Nothing's new. And it was a lifestyle. It was like the best days of their life, which if they say these are the best days of your life, they used to say that about high school and then said it about college. And they would often tell people that about their wedding. And if you believe those are the best days of your life, you're a loser, because that means like the rest of your life, the majority of your life sucks, and it's all downhill from there. Anyway, there was a demand for college degrees as a consumption good, a luxury consumption good. So you had employers saying like, well, everyone's flooding the market with degrees. Now we're going to have bachelor's required, master's preferred, circa late 90s, very common then. But you also had people flooding the market with college degrees because you had faux intellectuals. Is basically you had spoiled, weak-minded people thinking because they passed a liberal arts program that somehow they're intelligent. And to sift through all the worthless, mindless, stupid morons, well, we need to have a master's degree. And you could even see this in accounting. Like beforehand, you could sit and test for your CPA. Like I remember there was a guy who got like the fourth license. He was the fourth CPA in Minnesota. He died about 10 years ago. And you look at his educational background, he didn't go to college. You just tested for it. Now, if you want to get your CPA, depending on the state, you pretty much have to have your master's degree. Why is college so expensive? Why is it hard to get ahead? In any case, so that's the market is flooded with the college degrees. So now we need advanced degree, or if it's a very entry level position, we insist on a bachelor's, master's preferred. And then another simple question, different side of the same coin. Why do government agencies want employees to have useless degrees? Because they can. In the olden days, you just would like, oh, Bob, good work references, experience. Okay, you like come in and we got a training program. But it's all you kids and my generation of kids too. You all had to have college to go. All had to go to college. Oh my God, the college experience. And now a college degree is about equivalent to a high school diploma back in 1970. Yay. But this time you've wasted 4 years of your life and gone $120,000 into debt. So it's just a screening tool now. Wow, we got 1,000 resumes for this entry-level job. They all have bachelor's degrees. Okay, require master's degrees. I remember one time, I think it was to get into some investment bank. I want to say it was Merrill Lynch. It was one of the bulge bracket. And not only did they want your you need a bachelor's degree minimum, master's preferred, had to have a super high GPA, and they want to know what your GPA and SAT scores were back from high school. It's like, go F yourself. Just get out of here. No. But that's the situation we put ourselves in. You all wanted the college experience. You wanted the last and final luxury good of an economy, and that is to be lied to and imagine you're an intelligent. You have a 4-year wedding, basically, a 4-year party where the whole world, as long as you pay $500 of credit, will lie to your face and say, you're intelligent, you got a future, you're going places, you're going to save the world, you're going to help the children and end the isms and the ists. No, you won't. Nope, because you're lazy and stupid, and you just happen to get financing. That's all. They're taking your money. And they will give you a worthless piece of paper, and you will work a job you could have done fresh out of high school, probably even during high school. And so that's why it's a screening tool. I could end it tomorrow. You guys want me to end tomorrow? I can end it tomorrow. Just give me the power. You want them to get worthless, have everybody read that book and act on it. That'd be all right. Questions? No super chats. Awesome. There you go. See you guys later. Toodles.